Welcome to Ultimate Sleep Doctor. Tonight, we'll be venturing into a realm of astonishing beauty and profound connection. Imagine, if you will, the ocean depths, a world of immense pressure and shadowed mystery. Whales, the largest creatures on Earth, possess a secret language, a song carried on the currents. Scientists are beginning to understand the complexity of this communication, exploring how these ancient beings share information, navigate, and perhaps even feel deeply. It's a reminder that we are all connected, part of a vast, intelligent network. Let's consider the stillness of the water, the gentle rhythm of the waves. If you find these explorations soothing, please consider liking this video and subscribing to Ultimate Sleep Doctor. Together, we can soothe more wandering minds, one peaceful night at a time. Just breathe and let your thoughts drift. Let's begin. The ocean is a vast, quiet place, but it's far from silent. Beneath the waves, a complex and beautiful symphony plays out, created by creatures unlike any we encounter on land. These are whales, and their voices aren't simply sounds. They're incredibly sophisticated tools for communication, navigation, and even social bonding. But how do they make these sounds? It's a truly remarkable feat of anatomy and physics, a marvel of biological engineering. The process begins with a specialized organ nestled deep within their heads, the larynx. The larynx, similar in function to our own voice box, is the primary source of vocalization in whales. However, whale laryngeal anatomy is vastly different from ours. It's much larger proportionally to their body size, and the structure of the vocal folds themselves is where the biggest distinctions lie. Human vocal folds are relatively short and thin, designed to produce the wide range of sounds we humans can make. Whale vocal folds, on the other hand, are significantly longer, often stretching over half the length of the larynx. They're also remarkably thick and muscular, composed of a specialized tissue that's incredibly resilient and capable of producing extremely low-frequency sounds far below the range we can even hear. These incredibly long folds aren't simply passively vibrating. They're actively controlled by a complex network of muscles, far more intricate than anything we find in human vocal cords. These muscles, arranged in layers, allow the whale to precisely adjust the tension, length, and thickness of the folds. Changes in these parameters, even subtle shifts, dramatically alter the sound produced. Think of it like a musician carefully manipulating strings on a violin. A tiny change in pressure can create a huge difference in the tone. Below the larynx resides the syrinx, a unique structure found exclusively in birds and marine mammals. The syrinx is where the sound production truly becomes fascinating. In humans, sound production relies solely on the vibration of the vocal folds. But in whales, the syrinx acts as an amplifier and modulator. It's located at the very end of the trachea, the tube that carries air to the lungs. Air flows over the membranes of the syrinx, and these membranes vibrate as the air passes. The syrinx consists of a bony structure with a slit that allows air to flow through. Above the slit are membranes, thin, flexible tissues that can be adjusted by surrounding muscles. These membranes are crucial to the whale's complex vocalizations. By changing the tension and shape of these membranes, whales can not only create the initial sound waves, but also modify the timbre or tonal quality of the sound. They can add subtle overtones and harmonics, essentially shaping the sound into incredibly complex patterns. It's as if they're adding layers of color to a simple note, creating incredibly rich and nuanced sounds. The muscles controlling the syrinx are directly connected to the nervous system, allowing for incredibly rapid and precise adjustments. This level of control is what allows whales to produce the wide range of sounds they use, from the deep, rumbling calls used for long-distance communication to the higher-pitched clicks and whistles used for echolocation or more immediate interactions. The vocal tract, the space above the syrinx, also plays a significant role. This space, including the pharynx and nasal passages, acts as a resonating chamber, further shaping and amplifying the sound produced by the syrinx. The size and shape of this chamber can be adjusted by changing the position of the tongue and the position of the blowhole, the opening through which whales breathe. Like an instrument technician tuning a guitar, whales can subtly alter this chamber to fine-tune their vocalizations. Furthermore, the structure of the skull itself contributes to the sound production process. The whale's skull is reinforced with cartilage, providing a stable platform for the larynx and syrinx. This rigidity helps to transmit the vibrations efficiently, ensuring that the sound is projected powerfully through the water. The shape of the skull, particularly around the syrinx, influences the acoustic properties of the vocal tract, contributing to the overall complexity and quality of the sounds. It's important to note that the sounds produced by whales are not just simple pulses. They are often incredibly complex waveforms, characterized by rapid changes in amplitude and frequency. These intricate patterns are created by the precise coordination of the muscles controlling the larynx, syrinx, and vocal tract. The ability of whales to generate and manipulate these complex waveforms is a testament to the remarkable sophistication of their anatomy and physiology. The study of whale sound production is still an area of active research. Scientists are continually learning more about the specific muscles involved, the precise mechanisms of sound generation, and the role of the vocal tract in shaping the sounds. New technologies, such as hydrophones that can record underwater sounds with incredible sensitivity, are providing unprecedented insights into the hidden world of whale communication. The more we understand about how whales make their voices, the more we appreciate the incredible intelligence and complexity of these magnificent creatures. The deep ocean is a place of profound darkness, a realm where sunlight barely penetrates and pressure mounts with every fathom. It's a challenge to comprehend how any creature could thrive, let alone communicate, in such an environment. The key to understanding whale communication isn't simply about the sounds they make, but rather how they actually receive those sounds, a process known as bioacoustics. Scientists have begun to unravel the remarkable strategies whales employ to hear in the vast, watery expanse. Unlike humans who rely primarily on air to transmit sound, whales primarily use water. Sound travels remarkably well through water, far better than it does through air, and this is fundamental to their ability to interact. However, sound doesn't travel in straight lines. It bends, refracts, and scatters as it moves through the complex medium of water. This means a sound emitted by a whale might take a winding path, encountering countless obstacles along the way. The primary way whales detect these sounds is through specialized structures in their lower jawbones. These structures are called phonic lips, and they form a complex chamber containing fat and fibrous tissue. This isn't just padding, it's a highly sensitive receiver. The fatty tissue acts like a sound sponge, vibrating in response to incoming sound waves. These vibrations are then transmitted to tiny bones that connect the phonic lips to the whale's inner ear. It's remarkably similar to how our own ears function, but with key adaptations for the aquatic world. The type of sound a whale is listening for plays a crucial role in the design of its hearing system. Baleen whales, like humpbacks and blue whales, primarily use a system called passive listening. They don't produce their own loud calls. Instead, they meticulously scan the ocean for the faint vocalizations of other whales, particularly those of their calves, or for the clicks and pulses of marine mammals like dolphins. Their hearing is exquisitely tuned to low-frequency sounds, often below 100 Hz, much lower than the range we can typically hear. These low frequencies travel vast distances in the ocean, allowing whales to detect signals from potentially miles away. To enhance their ability to detect these faint sounds, many baleen whales have evolved specialized head shapes. The head of a humpback whale, for instance, is shaped like a cone, effectively funneling sound waves towards the lower jaw. This ingenious design amplifies the incoming sounds, making them easier to detect. Similarly, the head of a blue whale is shaped like a bottle, further concentrating sound waves. The efficiency of this focusing effect is a direct result of the whale's need to pick up on the faintest whispers in the ocean's depths. Odontocetes, or toothed whales like dolphins and orcas, have a vastly different hearing system. They utilize a process called echolocation, a truly remarkable feat of biological engineering. Instead of simply listening for sounds, they actively send out high-frequency clicks and pulses, and then analyze the returning echoes. These clicks are created by the structure within their nasal passages, specifically the melon, a fatty structure located in the forehead. The melon acts as an acoustic lens, focusing the emitted sound waves. When a click travels through the water, it bounces off objects, fish, rocks, even other marine life. The returning echoes carry information about the object's size, shape, distance, and even density. This information is then processed by the whale's brain, creating a detailed acoustic image of its surroundings. Think of it like a biological sonar. Orcas, for example, use echolocation to hunt seals and other prey, navigating through murky waters with incredible precision. Dolphins use it to find fish and navigate complex environments. The timing and characteristics of the returning echoes are incredibly important. A brief echo might indicate a small, fast-moving object, while a longer echo could signal a larger, more stationary one. The precise analysis of these echoes allows the whale to see its environment in a way that is completely independent of light. The neural pathways involved in processing these echoes are exceptionally complex, requiring a high degree of processing power from the brain. Furthermore, the shape and size of the whale's head also influence the quality and resolution of the echoes. A larger melon generally produces more focused echoes, while a smaller one generates broader, less precise signals. The interplay between the emitted clicks and the returning echoes is a testament to the remarkable adaptability of these marine mammals. Scientists utilize sophisticated underwater acoustic recording equipment, hydrophones, to study whale hearing. These devices, often deployed on research vessels or remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, capture the sounds of the ocean, allowing researchers to analyze whale vocalizations and understand how they are received. Modern techniques even allow researchers to tag whales with acoustic transmitters, which emit sounds that can be tracked and recorded, providing invaluable data about whale behavior and communication patterns. The study of bioacoustics is still a relatively young field, and much remains to be discovered about the incredible hearing abilities of whales. Ongoing research is continually refining our understanding of how these magnificent creatures navigate, hunt, and communicate in the depths of the ocean, highlighting the profound connection between sound and life in one of the planet's most mysterious environments. The vast, dark blue of the Pacific Ocean is more than just water. It's a stage for a truly remarkable drama, a complex ballet of sound and social interaction played out by humpback whales. While the haunting melodies they produce, those songs we've begun to understand, are certainly a crucial part of their lives. They represent only one facet of a deeply woven social tapestry. These aren't simply solitary singers. Humpback whales live in intricate groups, pods, that function as extended families, each with its own unique culture and history. Studying these pods reveals a level of sophistication in communication and social organization that challenges our initial assumptions about marine life. A typical humpback pod consists of 10 to 30 individuals, primarily adult females and their offspring, though males may join for extended periods, especially during the breeding season. The key to understanding their social structure lies in recognizing the importance of matrilineal bonds, the close, lifelong connections between mothers and their daughters. A female whale will often remain within her natal pod for her entire life, passing down learned behaviors, migration routes, and even distinct dialects of communication to the next generation. This isn't just about familial affection. It's a fundamental mechanism for preserving and transmitting knowledge that's vital for survival in a challenging environment. The older females, often referred to as grandmothers, hold particularly significant positions, acting as repositories of the pod's accumulated wisdom. They guide the younger whales, demonstrating feeding techniques, teaching them how to navigate complex currents, and even mediating social disputes. But the interactions within a pod extend far beyond the wisdom passed down through generations. A constant stream of acoustic signals, far more nuanced than the soaring songs, serves as the primary means of communication. These include a wide variety of clicks, whistles, and pulsed calls, each conveying specific information. For instance, researchers have identified contact calls, short, high-pitched whistles used to maintain cohesion within the pod, especially when individuals are separated by distance. These calls aren't just random sounds. They're remarkably patterned and often associated with specific behaviors, such as approaching a feeding ground or fleeing from a predator. Beyond maintaining contact, whales utilize a sophisticated system of signature whistles. These are unique, individually specific calls that researchers believe function much like names. Each whale develops its own distinct signature whistle during adolescence and retains it for life. Adults will emit this signature whistle regularly, and crucially, younger whales will learn to mimic these calls from their mothers and other close relatives. This creates a system of individual recognition, allowing whales to identify each other even in the noisy, chaotic environment of the open ocean. Evidence suggests that whales may even use signature whistles to greet each other upon reunion, a behavior akin to a human saying, "Hello, it's good to see you." The complexity of communication escalates significantly during feeding, particularly when whales are engaged in cooperative hunting strategies. Humpbacks frequently work together to corral massive schools of krill or small fish. This coordination requires an extraordinary level of acoustic communication. They emit a series of rapid clicks and pulsed calls, creating a bubble net effect, a swirling, protective barrier of bubbles they generate with their breath to trap their prey. These calls are not simply providing instructions. They are reacting to each other's movements, adjusting their own behavior in real time, and maintaining a synchronized effort. Researchers have recorded instances where whales seemingly argue over the best position within the bubble net, using a rapid exchange of calls to assert dominance or solicit assistance. Furthermore, the study of whale vocalizations is revealing evidence of a conversational aspect to their interactions. Analysis of recordings has shown instances where whales respond to each other's calls with modified versions of the same call, almost as if they were engaging in a dialogue. This suggests that they are not just passively receiving information, but actively shaping and responding to the communication stream. It's a subtle but profound shift in our understanding of their intelligence. The social behavior of humpback whales extends beyond simply exchanging information. There's growing evidence of complex play behavior, primarily among younger whales. They engage in acrobatic displays, breaching, tail slapping, and lobtailing, not just for sheer exuberance, but also as a form of social bonding and practice. The rhythmic calls accompanying these behaviors likely reinforce the connections within the pod, strengthening the bonds between individuals. Research continues to uncover the layers of this intricate social system. Scientists are now investigating the role of chemical signals, pheromones, in whale communication, as well as the potential influence of underwater acoustics on whale behavior. The more we listen, the more we realize that humpback whales are not simply beautiful singers, but incredibly intelligent, social animals with a deep and nuanced understanding of their environment. Their existence is a testament to the power of communication and the profound beauty of social connection, even in the darkest depths of the ocean. The deep ocean isn't just a realm of sound. It's a world saturated with chemical signals, a silent language as complex and nuanced as the songs of whales. For a long time, scientists assumed that sound was the primary method of communication in these vast, dark environments. We've spent considerable effort understanding the mechanics of humpback calls, the intricacies of blue whale vocalizations, and the social behaviors linked to them. But a growing body of research is revealing that whales utilize chemical signals, a world of sense, in ways that are profoundly interwoven with their interactions, even impacting their decisions and influencing behaviors we're only beginning to grasp. The initial discovery of this chemical communication came through surprising work with beluga whales. Researchers noticed that belugas, often perceived as highly social and vocal animals, regularly approached unfamiliar animals, even those exhibiting signs of aggression. Initially, it seemed illogical. Why would a whale approach a potential threat? The breakthrough came when scientists began analyzing the waters around these encounters. They found a consistent, specific chemical signature present in the water surrounding the interactions, a complex mixture of compounds including fatty acids, steroids, and volatile organic compounds. Further investigation revealed that these chemicals were being secreted through the whale's skin, primarily from modified apocrine glands, similar to those found in humans, though vastly different in their function. This wasn't a random occurrence. The chemical signals appeared to be linked to the whale's emotional state. When belugas encountered other belugas, particularly those they were familiar with, the chemical profile shifted dramatically. The scent became markedly different, indicating a state of relaxed sociality and trust. Conversely, when encountering unfamiliar belugas, the chemical signature was distinct, communicating a signal of caution, perhaps even a challenge. Scientists demonstrated this through experiments where they presented belugas with artificially created chemical signals reflecting different emotional states. Signals designed to mimic feelings of fear, aggression, or calmness. The whales responded predictably, exhibiting corresponding behavioral changes, like approaching cautiously, freezing in place, or swimming away. The mechanisms behind how whales detect these chemicals are equally fascinating. Unlike humans who primarily rely on smell through their noses, whales possess a highly developed olfactory system. They have a specialized olfactory bulb in their brains, proportionally larger than in many other mammals, indicating a significant evolutionary investment in scent perception. However, the distribution of olfactory receptors is dramatically different. Humans have millions of olfactory receptors concentrated in the upper part of our nostrils. Whales, particularly toothed whales like dolphins and orcas, have olfactory receptors located primarily in their upper jaws, a region that doesn't have direct contact with air. This means they sample the water passing over their mouths, effectively smelling the water itself. This water-based scent detection method is incredibly sophisticated. Whales don't just detect simple smells, they appear to be able to discriminate between incredibly subtle differences in chemical composition. Research suggests that they can identify individuals based on their unique scent profiles, much like humans recognize each other by their individual fragrances. This is particularly important for mother-calf bonds. Calves are born with a distinct scent signature, and their mothers are incredibly adept at identifying and locating them through this chemical signal, even from considerable distances in the murky depths. The role of chemical communication extends beyond individual recognition and social bonding. There's compelling evidence that whales use these signals to coordinate group activities, particularly during feeding. For example, researchers observed orcas hunting salmon. They discovered that the orcas released a specific chemical signal while actively pursuing the salmon, seemingly to alert other members of the pod to the location of the prey. This wasn't a vocal call, it was a purely chemical signal, communicating "here, fish." This suggests a level of coordination and strategic planning that goes far beyond what we previously understood about their hunting behavior. Furthermore, scientists are exploring the potential role of chemical signals in regulating aggression and dominance. It's possible that whales use scent to communicate their social status and assert their position within the group hierarchy. Research is ongoing to determine precisely how these signals interact with vocalizations and body language to form a complete system of communication. The study of whale scent is relatively young, and the full extent of its influence on their lives remains a captivating mystery. As technology advances, allowing for increasingly sensitive detection and analysis of these subtle chemical signals, will undoubtedly uncover even more secrets about these magnificent creatures and the incredibly complex ways they navigate their world. The ocean's silence, it turns out, is far from empty. The ocean's depths hold mysteries far greater than we initially grasped, And a significant part of unlocking those secrets has relied on incredibly clever tools, instruments designed to listen to the whispers of giants. For decades, scientists have been developing increasingly sophisticated ways to capture and understand the complex sounds produced by whales, a process that's fundamentally transformed our ability to study these magnificent creatures. It began with relatively simple devices, but the advancements have been astonishing, moving us from detecting a distant rumble to identifying intricate vocalizations and mapping entire communication networks. Early attempts focused on deploying hydrophones, underwater microphones, directly onto the skin of whales or attaching them to buoys. These early hydrophones, often constructed from highly sensitive piezoelectric materials, translated the faint vibrations of underwater sound into electrical signals that could be recorded. The challenges were immense. The deep ocean is a noisy place, filled with the crashing of waves, the creaking of the seafloor, and the sounds produced by marine life, everything from snapping shrimp to porpoises. Picking out the specific sounds of a whale, particularly one singing a complex song over vast distances, was like trying to hear a single instrument in a massive orchestra. Signal-to-noise ratios were incredibly low, meaning the useful data was often buried beneath a chaotic blanket of background noise. Furthermore, attaching a hydrophone directly to a whale was stressful for the animal and difficult to maintain a stable connection. Buoys offered a solution, but they were susceptible to movement and still struggled to isolate whale song effectively. A pivotal development came with the invention of sonobuoys. These devices, initially developed for naval sonar during World War II, proved remarkably effective for marine mammal research. A sonobuoy is essentially a small, self-contained underwater recorder, roughly the size of a small backpack, equipped with a hydrophone and an array of directional microphones. The clever trick was in how these microphones were arranged. They formed a sphere around the central hydrophone, allowing the device to determine the direction from which a sound was originating. Think of it like a virtual ear, pinpointing the source of the sound with remarkable precision. The direction-finding capability dramatically improved the signal-to-noise ratio, allowing scientists to isolate and analyze whale songs with far greater accuracy. Sophisticated algorithms process the data, comparing the sounds received by the different microphones to create a 3D acoustic map of the surrounding water. As technology progressed, so did the sophistication of the recording and processing equipment. Larger, more powerful sonobuoys were developed, capable of recording for extended periods and collecting vast amounts of data. These devices were often deployed in arrays, with multiple sonobuoys working together to create a more complete picture of the underwater soundscape. Advances in digital signal processing further refined the analysis. Algorithms became increasingly adept at removing background noise and identifying patterns within the complex vocalizations. Scientists could then analyze these patterns to understand the structure of whale songs, variations in singing behavior, and the potential meaning of different calls. The development of autonomous underwater vehicles, or AUVs, added another layer of complexity and capability. These robotic submarines equipped with hydrophones could be programmed to follow whales, recording their sounds continuously and mapping their movements. This was particularly valuable in areas where researchers couldn't physically be present, such as the deep, unexplored trenches of the ocean. AUVs could also be equipped with sophisticated tracking systems, allowing scientists to correlate acoustic data with the whale's physical location. Another significant advancement has been the use of machine learning. Artificial intelligence is now playing a crucial role in analyzing the enormous datasets generated by these listening devices. Algorithms can be trained to automatically identify different types of whale calls, even subtle variations within a song. This dramatically speeds up the research process, allowing scientists to analyze much larger samples of vocalizations than would ever be possible manually. Researchers are even using machine learning to detect novel sounds that haven't been previously recorded, potentially revealing new communication behaviors within whale populations. Furthermore, scientists are developing more sensitive hydrophones, utilizing materials with even greater ability to detect faint underwater vibrations. These new hydrophones are often combined with sophisticated noise cancellation techniques, further reducing the impact of ambient noise on the recordings. The integration of these technologies is creating a truly immersive acoustic environment, giving us an unprecedented ability to eavesdrop on the secret lives of whales. Looking ahead, the future of whale listening promises even more remarkable discoveries. Scientists are exploring the possibility of using underwater acoustic imaging, similar to sonar, to visualize the physical structures of whale songs, revealing the precise movements of their vocal organs as they sing. The continued development of these technologies is not just about collecting data. It's about fostering a deeper understanding of these intelligent, social creatures and ensuring their protection in a world increasingly impacted by human activity. The ability to listen, truly listen, to the ocean's giants is a powerful tool for conservation, allowing us to respond to their needs and appreciate the beauty of their complex communication. If you're still awake and enjoyed this exploration, please consider liking this video and subscribing to Ultimate Sleep Doctor. Together, we can soothe more wandering minds one peaceful night at a time. The echoes of whale song linger, a testament to the deep, subtle ways in which communication can connect us all. Let your thoughts drift, calm and unhurried, as the rhythms of the ocean lull you into a state of perfect rest. Good night.